Happy Monday, Davenport, Toronto. I'm Julie Zarowitz, your Member of Parliament, and this is my weekly video for the week of March the 8th. I want to start off by wishing everyone a happy International Women's Day. It's a day for us to recognize, to celebrate, and to appreciate all the women in our lives, in our communities, and in our nation. This week, the House of Commons is back in session, and we have tons of legislation that's moving through the House of Commons, including the following. C-19, which is changes to our Elections Act, C-24, which is changes to our employment insurance and benefits program, so that's more COVID emergency benefits. C-7, which is medical assistance in dying and looking at the Senate proposed amendments. C-12, which is Net Zero Accountability Act, and then C-22, which is criminal justice reform proposals, which includes eliminating mandatory minimum sentencing. Few other things to also note. Yesterday, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, Chrystia Freeland, introduced a task force on women in the economy. It's basically to provide advice to the federal government on policies and measures to support women's employment. So, powerhouse group of women that have been assembled to ensure that we get women who've been disproportionately impacted by COVID back into the workforce and getting the supports that they need. I also have a vaccine update because I know everybody is looking forward to that. We are expecting 911,400 doses from Pfizer and Moderna this week. That will mean that we will receive a total of 4.5 million doses to date by the end of this week. We still expect another 3.5 million before the end of this month. We have tons of more work as deliveries are really ramping up to get those distributed across Canada and into as many arms as possible. I continue to be working on my private members bill, which is an act to implement a guaranteed basic income strategy in Canada. And I'm also working on a householder, so a piece of information that is going to go to all doors in Davenport to give you a sense about all the things that our federal government's working on. If there's anything me or my team can do to help you, please feel free to reach out to my office at 416-654-8048. It's an absolute honor and pleasure to serve you, Davenport. Have a wonderful week.